Get your kicks on Route 66. Hi there. I'm back on the road. Spent a few days in Kingman, resting up the feet, some sore muscles. But it's a nice day to be back on the road. Breezy, not windy. Coolish, not hot. And here's even a house for sale on Route 66. So here's some homework for you. How much does this house cost? It's 6051 or 6055. Route 66, probably the address is Kingman. I'd be interested to know. The other interesting thing about walking along Route 66 is if you like trains, this would surely be the place. Let me show you here. So in just the past hour and a half, these are at least the 20th and 21st trains that have gone by, and they're all at least 100 cars long. Well, one was about 70 something because of a full of tankers, but they're all generally about 100 miles long, or 100 cars long. So here's some other homework for you. If they're 100 cars long, about how many feet is that, or what does that equate to in mileage? My guess is, on average, they're at least a mile long, these trains. So what do you think? So anyway, Route 66 on the way to the Grand Canyon. I got about 10 days to go, 9 or 10 days, depending upon how much mileage I do. I'm trying to do it a little bit less these first few days, just to get the fluids going again, get the squeaks out. So I'll do about, I don't know how many today, 15 tomorrow. There'll be a couple of 13-mile days. And then about a week from now, I turn it up to 16 miles, something like that. So back on the road on Route 66. Hi guys, how you doing? Just standing around watching the trains, huh? I wanted to say another thing about trains. It's been a little over 2 hours since I've started, and this is literally the 40th. It's got to be the 40th train that's gone by. That way's going east, this way's going west. But the interesting thing is, I knew a guy who lived out in Joseph City, Arizona, out that way. If I recall correctly, it's a little town east of Flagstaff on the way to the New Mexico border. And he lived there for many, many years. He said this was the busiest rail line in the country, going east and west. And I believe it. And Mel and May, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, it's also interesting and kind of fun to be able to look out on the open country and see all the trains all lined up, almost much like if you're by an airport, a busy airport at night, and you see the planes all lined up waiting for their turn to make a landing. So yeah, the busy train line outside Kingman, Arizona, and I think it's a lot of fun. Nito Cabito, man. Well, let's see what we have in here to eat. Looks like a nice place. Well, this was a nice little spot through the night. Except the trains are probably coming about every 30 minutes. They're pretty loud. And the occasional Route 66 road noise. Today, on to Crozier. Intermediate stop, Hackberry General Store. Northeast and then around the corner, and then I think I'll follow the train tracks for a while. Route 66 looking westerly. And looking easterly. I've been walking along the train tracks for so long, it feels weird to be back on the road here. The reason I got off is because it was going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I decided a little flat walking might be good for the next half mile till I get to Hackberry General Store. Well, here's a welcome sight. The Hackberry General Store. Pop, ice, snacks, souvenirs, yeah. Let's see what I can get here. Quaint little place. When's the last time you see these pumps here, huh? Hackberry General Store, a quaint little place. I like the song that's playing, don't you? Ooh, ice cream, yeah. Hackberry General Store, that was a fun place. Nice and peaceful, a lot of memorabilia. Now on the way to beautiful Crozier. See if I can make it by nightfall. There's my friend Ivan. He just gave me a lift right up here to Crozier. Pretty good deal. So thank you very much, Ivan.
No problem. You take care of yourself. Enjoy it.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So I wanted to say thanks again to Ivan, who pointed out this spot to me. It's actually the next canyon east of where I was going to be. I was going to originally stay over on the other side there. But this one appears to be a lot nicer. The stream is still got a little bit of water in it. That's because there's actually a spring, Crozier Spring, up there just around that bend. I didn't go to it because I got plenty of water till tomorrow. But they had 20 inches of snow here just a month ago. So that's how late the spring has been. I'm staying right there underneath that tree tonight. It's a little bit breezy. It'll probably die down as the wind comes down the canyon. So I'm up on the, I'm up elevated there, so I won't be down in the cold air there. And by the way, that's the trick. Sleep up on a bench, and then you won't be stuck in the cold air as it settles. All right, so this is a pretty night in Crozier. I'm going to bed early because I was up all night every 30 minutes with those trains going by. So then tomorrow it's going to be kind of warm, so hopefully I'll get an early morning start. This is interesting. These are all car carriers on this train, but they're all empty. So they're taking the cars back to go fill up some more imported cars over in the Port of LA and Port of Long Beach.